Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading for the beginning of December. The last Virgo reading I did, the sound cut off halfway through, which is kind of annoying because it was a very good reading. Seemed to flow quite well, so apologies if you watched that and didn't get the punchline. So I'm starting with your reading first this time. And yeah, let's just get into it, I think, today. So we are in December. Happy winter, everyone. I'm in the UK. It's starting to get quite dark here. Not a lot of sunshine at the moment, so trying to keep the spirits up and vibrations high, of course, always. So let's see what the energy deck has to say. Woman holding a heart, in the upside down. Is that a woman? Oh, this is kind of like a very masculine woman. Huh. Really looks like a guy. Woman holding a heart. So this is a feminine, maybe it's like a masculine sort of feminine energy. She has a nice butterfly on her head. Holding a heart, so she's something to do with love, whether this is you thinking about love. Oh, look, it's number 44. So fours are about stability. So a double four would be about, maybe this woman is desiring stability. There's a butterfly on her forehead. Not sure if you can see, sorry about the reflection. Can you see that butterfly? And the heart's very big. It's kind of like she wants to show the heart off. And the butterfly is about transformation. So this is a desire for stability. Maybe like a woman with a masculine energy, or maybe a man with a feminine energy, desiring to transform, wanting to show off the love that they have, or the love that they've achieved, or I'm hearing managed to capture. Somebody wanting to capture your heart so they can show it off, maybe. What else for Virgo in December? Oh, and it came in the reverse, didn't it? Low vibrational. Are you dealing with someone, have you been dealing with someone low vibrational who's quite a masculine woman or a feminine man who sees you as a bit of a trophy or a prize, wanting to show you off? Why is maybe it's but this woman, she really looks like she's showing off. She doesn't really look very sincere to me. Wanting stability. 44 is a mirrored number. Could be like a twin flamey type thing. The heart is artificial, isn't it? Look at this. It's like carved out of wood. So why is she holding it as well? She's like showing it off. This doesn't even look like a woman. Looks like a man. What I get from this is like fake. I get a fake energy from this. You see how it's all like, it looks like a man dressed up as a woman, and the heart looks fake, and the whole thing about it looks fake. It's just weird. You might have been dealing with a bit of a weird person, a bit of a strange individual, someone maybe little bit androgynous. Maybe you've you see how that was a process there of kind of like unmasking this person. Do you feel like you've kind of unmasked an individual, and then when the illusions have when you've seen through the illusions, or with the butterfly, when you've transformed enough to see through the illusions, maybe this person was a bit of a magician, sort of illusionist type energy. When you see through the illusions, you see, oh, actually, this is a bit fake. This person's fake. They're trying to be something that they're kind of not. They're hiding behind a costume. Or did this person who you're dealing with, would they kind of maybe, I know this sounds a bit bad, but would they look really good when they got dressed up and put makeup on, or got dressed up and, you know, put all their nice clothes on? But then kind of behind that, or when they didn't really make an effort, they maybe weren't that attractive, or they looked different. I don't know what that is. If it doesn't resonate though, you won't be listening to this anymore, will you? So, fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. This is the heart chakra. Came in the upside down. So I'm thinking this person who had been wearing a mask or liking to show off. I'm hearing liking to show off. She liked to show off you. He. I'm going to call her she because it says woman. Okay, but it may be a masculine. Like to show things off to others. Look at this lovely wooden heart and my pretty flowers in my hair, but the heart chakra is in the upside down, is in the reverse. So is this, and Raphael is to do with healing, so is this to do with an unhealed person, a person who refused to heal from their tendency to be artificial, tendency to be obsessed with image, isn't it? This person's obsessed with image, because why do they have all of these flowery things going on? Someone who was obsessed with their image. Maybe they were obsessed with your image. Patience in the reverse. Someone who was not patient. Okay, why is the patience in the reverse? The patience is like an angel as well. It's like a temperance angel, like a. So patience is obviously, if you're patient, you know, you're balanced. This angel looks very balanced, although she does look like she's in a very wintry scene. Winter is very much about patience, because we are kind of waiting for the spring to come. And I mean, certainly I feel like in the winter I can't really get very much done in a day, you know. I'll spend all day doing something, but it doesn't seem like much is accomplished. I feel like I'm moving quite slowly at the moment. You may feel like you're moving quite slowly at the moment. Patience in the reverse is obviously to do with not being patient, not having patience. Maybe this person wasn't able to be patient. So maybe they had a bit of like a kind of attention deficit, being drawn to, like, you know, the latest sort of shiny thing. Yin Yang came up. This is about balance, and it came up in the upright. Oh look, 22. Again, mirrored number. So maybe this felt like this person was your other half. Maybe this felt like a strong soul connection. But either you didn't have the patience to see it through, or this other person didn't have the patience to work on themselves, or to work on the relationship, or to get, maybe you didn't have the patience to wait for this person to overcome their apparent obsession with things on the surface. I mean, all humans have a depth to them, don't they? Even people who are obsessed with the surface level things and image and appearance, you know, you could have like a spiritual conversation with that kind of person, but maybe they, like, their tendency is to just switch back to the obsession with the image. Okay, so why is this yin yang here? It's about balance. Maybe you felt like this person was your other half, because the masculine and the feminine, and that's obviously about twin flame is about that, feeling like a person is your soulmate, is your twin flame, is essentially like the other half of your soul, which is separated when you come into the 3D. So the idea being that in the 5D or in the spiritual realm, you are one, but you're unified. But then when you came into the physical realm, that you had to be separated in order to be able to I suppose, introduce more information into the soul, into the soul's journey. And here we have the sun and the moon, so these two kind of opposite forces. Okay. What else then? Why is the yin-yang there? 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. That's the crown chakra, isn't it? The 7th. And it's come upside down. So we have a lack of receiving information from the universe. Do we have some more? Oh, and Metatron, who's the 6th chakra. And we have envy. Okay. So maybe the insight that you received, maybe this person wasn't listening to messages, or maybe you weren't listening to your own intuition. I mean, this looks like balance as well, doesn't it? So maybe this situation could have been balanced, but wasn't, because of the things that I've already discussed. Lack of patience, either on your part or theirs. Envy came up. Maybe when you started to tune into your intuition and look at things deeper through your third eye instead of the two three-dimensional eyes, you saw that this person was quite jealous of you. Maybe they were envious of your, I don't know, something about your spirituality, something about your ability to be balanced. This person obviously is not balanced because they were in the upside down. What else would this lady be envious? Maybe envious of again, she's trying to appear, almost trying to appear more attractive than she is. So maybe this person was envious of, I don't know, maybe how you dress, how you think about things. Virgo is a very thoughtful sign. My moon is Virgo. My moon sign is Virgo. Had to think about that then. So yes, it can be quite a intensive thought-based sign. This lady, she's like standing there in this weird posture, kind of like she's really upset about what she's looking at, whatever that is. There's this kind of golden castle in the background. She looks very egotistical the way she's standing. She's kind of like haughtily kind of lifting her chest and her chin up to say, like, you're not as good as me. You know, look at my robes and my castle, which is blue and cold, but your castle is gold and warm. Maybe this person was quite cold, emotionally cold, quite egotistical, tending to look at the things that others have and rather than be happy for them, kind of be envious. And then adjacent possibilities. So this one I am actually going to read from the book to find out what that's about. And I will pull a few tarot cards to find out what Spirit wants us to know. Adjacent possibilities. Many unconsidered options. Ooh. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course. Yeah, there's lots of doorways on this card. Whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions, unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation about which course to take, the adjacent possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options, and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of your goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of. Well, that's not relevant here, is it? A connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take new and different action now. Interesting. What is the relevance to this then? Because it's not kind of the same story there, is it? About this sort of low vibrational person that wasn't kind of, and you not maybe being in tune with your intuition, so you weren't able to see how envious this person was. I mean, what would be the adjacent possibilities here? Maybe you were always considering the adjacent possibilities, so the possibility that this person wasn't actually obsessed with their image and other people's image and the things that, the material things, the possibility that they weren't envious of you, and maybe this person wasn't really not able to kind of get out of their own sort of stuckness. So what else do we need to know about this? Eight of Cups is a situation which you may be walking away from or have walked away from already. Two of Swords, I don't know if you're still in a state of indecision about this situation. Which bird you may have multiple options. Okay, so multiple options. Seven of Swords in the reverse, so wanting to leave behind any sense of deceit or having been stolen from. And then the Nine of Cups. It doesn't seem like much of a choice there, does it? Eight of Wands in the reverse. No communication, or not. Oh, okay. Not. Are you finding it difficult to move on? You're finding it difficult to move on from this, from the fact that this person was deceptive, because you thought that that was your happiness, but you are tired of being disappointed and feeling like it always rains on you, and you've had enough of the regret and the boredom and the repetitiveness, and the Page of Wands in the reverse and the Three of Cups. Yeah, you've had enough of kind of like, look, this page is spying. Somebody just sort of in the background, like not being very passive, not willing to kind of communicate or open lines of communication or explore anything with you. Probably off out having a party. We're doing some weird hoopy thing with other people, getting into hoops with others, and not you for some strange reason. So what else do we need to know here, please? So do we need to know anything about the foundation to the issue? Four of Swords, not feeling like you're able to rest from the situation. Strength in the reverse. The Lovers. Ace of Cups. Okay, new beginning. Oh, new beginning, but then Ten of Swords. this situation is very tiring. I think maybe mentally tiring at this point. You've moved beyond because you've realised that about what this person is. You moved beyond it, feeling quite tiring, mentally tiring, not feeling like you. So I would say, like, don't try and brute force the thoughts. It may be like, are you finding your mind being drawn back to this? Okay, what is the story? Three of Pentacles in the reverse, a situation which didn't work out. Even though you wanted it to, you didn't get any recognition from this person. Just got a ringing in my ears. This Queen of Wands, so-called. Oh, okay, this is you then, the independent. Yeah, seeking your independence and seeking now balance. Oh, look at that, and the Temperance and the Sun as well coming out. Okay, so coming now into seeing things clearly now, feeling free, feeling independent. Yeah, coming to a place of balance, understanding where your path is taking you, which is of course away from this person and towards a new love relationship with the lovers. You can find your new birdie friend and actually have a cuddle instead of having this weird cold person looking at your castle and being upset about the fact that their castle was not as good as yours. Oh, Ace of Cups. Okay, so love. I think you've either got love happening at the moment, or you're very close to meeting someone new and having an offer come in. Page of Pentacles. You know, something which is being worked on gradually, you know, where the garden is being watered. And then we have the Ten of Swords here, you see. Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Is this you getting trapped in your head about what happened and about what this person did? 2222 on the video, which gives us 2 4s, which is very much about stability. Yeah, so we've got a lot of stability happening in the background here for you. But this is an issue, isn't it? Feeling like, and all these different people as well, were you in some kind of situation where there was some betrayal, this person betrayed you in some way, or there was people who were kind of picking at you, or, you know, feeling like you were attacked by people. And I'm reading this Knight. I know the Knight is kind of, well, she's flying in there, sort of standing up for what's right. Okay, so is it kind of like a feeling of injustice that you had to put up with this person? You had to put up a feeling of injustice. And what else about this feeling that seems to be haunting you despite either finding new love or being on the way to finding new love? Okay, Two of Pentacles. Something to do with, again, finding balance. Trying to find balance, emotional balance in a new situation, emotional stability, stability of the mind. Knight of Cups is in the reverse. Acknowledging that the person that you knew in the past was not good for you. Okay, Two of Swords. Oh, there's quite a story coming out here. Right, let's see if we can run through this. So this person didn't give you the emotional offer that you wanted. They weren't working on the situation. It was upside down. They didn't have the patience to put the effort required. They were too interested in a passionate. I think this has all left an imprint on you, hasn't it? That's the point of all of this story, why it's still in your energy, is that it's left an imprint. This person has left an imprint, running in, running out, riding in, riding out. Oh yeah, here I am. Oh, I'm gone again. Didn't give you the love, didn't have the abundance to give you, had you trapped in your mind about things, not sure which direction to take, having to go within to find the truth and the answers, and decide which path to take, mentally, physically, emotionally, not getting what it was that you wanted, and yeah, at the end of the situation, the having to be reborn, having to rise up again, rise out of the ashes, and now is coming your stability, your happy home life, sort of everything that you can wish for, and again, the fours, the double fours, the double twos, which make the fours. This is very much about stability. So what else do we need to know about stability? Because that's fine. That's a summary of that situation. What else do we need to know? Spirit, we'll use the Psychic Tarot, I think, see what comes up from this. And then maybe we'll do an Oracle card. Emotional loss in the reverse, accelerated motion. Okay. What it's saying is that the feeling of the emotional loss is slowing you down, because you would be dwelling on the emotional loss, on the regret, or the feeling of grief. Yeah, these two both came out in the reverse, and that would be slowing you down, because it would cause you to dwell on those feelings. So therefore, what do we need to know? How do we move beyond this feeling of being slowed down? Okay, we've got the Ace of Wands. Okay, focusing on your passion. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Leave it. Yeah, just accepting that, the flowers will float down the river, but that she noticed how she's looking down the river, following the flowers with her eyes, but she's not turned back, looking at what she still has, which is the whole branch of the tree, which is able to actually grow the flowers. So you are the source of your happiness. You were the source of your happiness even when you were with this person, and you have the ability to grow your desire and your passion and your own happiness. And the book here could indicate kind of, I don't know, going back to school or studying, or she's taking the time out, isn't she? She's obviously out in her garden. She's wearing a nice summer dress. She's taking the time out from her everyday life to educate herself, or to reflect on what it is that she wants to do. And the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is to say that just, you've dealt with this kind of person, this person who's not abundant, isn't a giving person, doesn't have it to give. So you know where to recognize that in the future. So just one more little clarification. Why did the Queen of Pentacles come up in the reverse there? Conflict. 5 of Wands. Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay. the Chariot, the Three of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Wands, and the Justice, and the Strength in the reverse. I think this person is struggling. Maybe the Hangman just came up, but this person may have a new perspective on the situation. They may want to come towards you. Or the Chariot may be saying that this is just simply the path. This person's path is a path of conflict, a path of regret, a path of not being able to focus on what they do have, always focusing on what's been lost due to low vibrational negativity. Three of Wands in the reverse is the things that they were working on haven't come to fruition because of the degree of conflict, subconscious conflict in this person's mind. Oh look, King of Wands in the reverse, yeah. Selfish, self-obsessed, attention-seeking, prone to irrational outbursts. And yeah, again, this sort of lack of, I think this person is experiencing lack of success in general, Seven of Wands in the reverse, feeling like they are backed into a corner, but that this is justice. This person is receiving justice. Everybody is receiving justice in this situation. So to know that and to be able to move on and focus on the things that you want to do. This person's gone. They're gone. Oh look, we'll just take that, I think. New life. That's nice. 39. Let's read it. I just had Pantera song. I'm actually a bit of a metalhead, so I don't know if you like heavy metal, but if you do, check out Pantera, A New Level. What does he say? A new level of consciousness and power. That's right. So this card says, new life, birth of fresh new ideas. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song, and nature is full of promise. Well, we're far from springtime at the moment, but certainly it's possible to experience a growth of things internally, even when it's cold and wintry outside. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. Yeah, let your light shine, Virgo. Believe in yourself. Hope that helped, and I'll see you next time.